Happy Thursday, guys. It is your boy Nick, or the Notorious Fantasy, back again. Back. Touchdown. With another mock draft video. And today we are going to be doing a half PPR 12 team draft at the 7th position. Roster positions are 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex, 1 kicker, 1 defense, and 6 bench spotty spots. We are on Fantasy Pros Draft Wizard. Let's get right into it, friends. Before we even get into this, drop a like down below. Give me that fat like. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoy this. Click the notification bell if you actually want to see my videos. Shout out to everyone who's been watching my videos. Big ups to you. Alright. First pick, Saquon Barkley. Second pick, Ezekiel Elliott. Third pick, Alvin Kamara. Fourth pick, Christian McCaffrey. Fifth pick, Melvin Gordon. Sixth pick, first receiver off the board, DeAndre Hopkins. Now, let me give you the what now. If your first receiver off the board should be Devontae Adams. He's way better, in my opinion, than DeAndre Hopkins. Actually, not way better. He's in the same tier, but I think that Adams is better than Hopkins. Okay, now we're sitting here at the 6th pick. It's half PPR. You're in half PPR, so you're like, who catches balls, you know? Who likes them balls all up in his hands, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know who loves balls in their hand? David Johnson, DJ. The guy who's going to be catching balls from Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray, who's 5 feet tall. Stand on his money, he's also 5 feet tall. David Johnson. That guy, catching passes. Stealing everyone else's buying money. That's what David Johnson does for you. At the 7th pick, looking quite sexy. Locking in DJ. After DJ, Todd Gurley. Who, let me tell you, you cannot draft that man. You cannot draft Todd Gurley in the slightest. Like I said in the video assessing Todd Gurley that you can watch, it's like playing Russian roulette, but you know how you're supposed to put 1 bullet in the revolver? This time you just put all 6 and you blow your goddamn brains out. That's what you're doing. 9th pick, Devontae Adams. 10th pick, Joseph Mixon. 11th pick, Le'Veon Bell. 2nd round, first pick, Michael Thomas, Julio Jones, Nick Chubb, Odell Beckham, and then first quarterback off the board, Patty Mahomes. Now, as I preach in every single video, you're going to want to get your running backs early. They fall late. They're pretty ass late. You want all the good ones now. And then late, you want to hammer all the ass ones. You want all of them too. Even though they're not as good, you still want them. So, we are going to go with my man, Damian Williams. I think he's going to have a great year this year. Actually, we are not going with Damian Williams. That whole thing about hammering running backs, throw that shit out the window. You want to hammer running backs the first 3 rounds, like I always say. So this round, we're going to go with the safest option out here, James, aka Juju Smith-Schuster, not James. That's James Washington. We're talking about Juju Smith-Schuster. Safe floor, high ceiling, good back. We would pick Damian Williams here if we didn't pick DJ, because they have the same buy. So we're going to go Juju and hope that a good running back falls to us. Juju, Kelsey, Kittle, the top 2 tight ends go. And then the 3rd best tight end, Zach Ertz, comes off the board. And then Dalvin Cook, Marlon Mack, Mike Evans, Damian Williams, T.Y., Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper, Adam Thielen. Now here you need your running back. It's the 3rd round, you need another running back. And normally I advise to hammer carry on. Love that guy. But we're going to do something a bit frisky here. We're going to go Leonard Fournette. This guy, I always advise to be safe at the beginning of the draft. Be safe. But when you're playing for a lot of money, what you got to do is go big. You're going big. And you could pick someone stupid. You want to know how you go really big? You pick AJ Green, because I think he sucks. That's a really big move. We're going to go slightly big baller and draft Leonard Fournette, who could absolutely bust all in your mouth, but let's just hope he does good. Leonard Fournette. And let's hope that carry on falls to us. Carry on. After Leonard Fournette, Aaron Jones, AJ Green, Devontae Freeman, Derrick Henry, Stephon Diggs, Kenyon Drake, Julian Edelman, Andrew Luck, Sony Michel, Tyreek Hill, who, like I always say, I don't know if you should draft him. I don't know what to do with him. You're going to have to wait. If you're drafting tomorrow, I ain't picking Tyreek Hill because I don't know what's happening. But I think he's good now, apparently, so it's whatever. So now we got our 2 solid running backs, our solid receiver, and now you might be thinking, Nick, you need another receiver, or you need a tight end. But you know what? You know what I say to that one? Go fuck yourself. Kerryon Johnson is here. You want that guy on your team? That's a guy who can rush for 1,000 yards this year, catch 50 passes. That's the guy you want on your fantasy team, especially in PPR. So after Kerryon Johnson goes Philip Lindsay, Josh Jacobs, Kenny Galladay, Robert Woods, Sammy Watkins, KFC. Don't want that guy. Do not draft Sammy Watkins. Deshaun Watson, the third quarterback off the board. David Montgomery, Brandon Cooks, Allen Robinson, Aaron Rodgers, Chris Godwin, Chris Carson. So now there's 4 quarterbacks off the board, and the top 3 tight ends are gone. So right now you're like, ooh, now you need another receiver. No, wrong. You need a running back. I'm just kidding. I'm playing around with you guys. We're playing around here. There's no minus button, so we gotta go all the way down here. All the way down here and pick a receiver. Now, as I always say, do not draft Cooper Kupp. I don't like him. I would not draft Cooper Kupp. I don't like Lockett that much here. I don't like Alshon. I like Calvin Ridley and I like Tyler Boyd. So we went Ridley last video. Let's go Boyd this video. Boom shakalaka. Now you're looking at the buys. No one has the same buy. You're thinking, Nick, how did you do that? You know what? You pay attention to the buys. I didn't mean to do that on purpose. That was a total fucking accident. But when you're drafting, you need to pay attention to the bye weeks. Now, after I select Boyd, Cooper Kupp, the guy I told you to absolutely fucking avoid, who goes off the board. OJ Howard, Tyler Lockett, Jarvis Landry, Alshon Jeffrey, Hunter Henry, Evan Ingram, DJ Moore, Matty Ice, Darius Geis. Now we're back on the board. We got 3 running backs. We got 2 receivers. And now you're thinking, what do we do, Nick? What do we do? Up here tells me to draft Baker Mayfield. What should I do? I'm going to draft Baker Mayfield. No. You wait on quarterback. It's the 6th round. You stupid ass. Don't do that. Fucking 5 quarterbacks have already been taken. Are we doing that? All the good tight ends are gone. Fuck it. You wait till later. Now, you're thinking running back or you're thinking receiver. That's all you should be thinking. Running back or receiver. So right here, I don't really like Mark Ingram that much, if I'm being honest. I think Justice Hill could steal his job. I don't like James White. I like Tariq Cohen. I don't really like Lamar Miller. I like guys like Penny, guys like Latavius Murray. So that's why we're gonna wait. And guys like Darrell Henderson down here. So what we're gonna be doing here is going back up and selecting another receiver. And that receiver is going to be Calvin Ridley. Even though him and Boyd have the same bye week. That's okay. Calvin Ridley. After Calvin Ridley, Mike Williams, Mark Ingram, Jared Cook, Drew Brees. That means 7 people have tight ends. Drew Brees, James White, Robbie Anderson, Will Fuller, Cam Newton, Corey Davis. Let me tell you guys right now. You cannot be drafting Corey Davis. Guys like Corey Davis, you see that they're getting like 30% of the team's targets. You're like, damn, that's a lot, right, Nick? He's gonna be good. Mariota's good, right? No, you're wrong. Mariota fucking sucks my ass. And Corey Davis is a fucking sorry ass receiver. You might think because he wears Antonio Brown's number that he's good. No. He's fucking sucks. Fuck that guy. Can't stand him. Alright. Tariq Cohen. Baker Mayfield. Russell Wilson. And let me go back to Corey Davis. Some guys preach we don't hate players. We just hate their ADPs. No. I fucking hate Corey Davis. That guy can go fuck himself. Can't stand that guy. Okay. So it's our pick. There's been 9 quarterbacks selected. So you're sitting here, you're thinking, oh, Nick, now it's time to get the quarterback. It's the 7th round. And I advise you not to do that. You're going back onto the running back train. Choo, 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 running back train. So, right here, we're taking Lat Murray. And then hopefully, boom, we take Lat. We like Lat. We take him. Please, Darrell Henderson be there. Thank God. Henderson or Penny was the pick there. Coleman, Miller, Marvin Jones, Carson Wentz, who I always tell you guys, if you watch my other videos, do not pick Carson Wentz. He ain't worth it. He's injury prone. You don't want him. Nick Foles was better than him. Whoever their backup is right now might also be better than him. He fucking sucks. He got the bag, and I don't think he deserved the bag, if I'm being honest. So he got the bag. Now we got Jameis Winston, the crab stealer. That's an okay pick. Miles Sanders, Rashad Penny, Dante Pettis, Jerick McKinnon, Jordan Howard. Notice how both the Philly backs went near each other. No one knows Philly's a running back by committee, like they announced 2 days ago. And you don't want none of that, son. You don't want none of that. So now it is our pick. And you're still thinking, you're like, damn, now we need to pick a quarterback. Nuh-uh. We're the only one without a quarterback. People aren't going to start picking backups just yet. So it's the 8th round, and you're like, you know what? I want another running back. And you're like, ooh, LaShawn McCoy looks good. And I used to think he looked good too, but then I realized they have 4 running backs. They have two of the oldest men ever, Frank Gore and LaShawn McCoy. So you throw McCoy out the window. Rolls Royce, he could steal the job. He could be okay. Ronald Jones could also take the job. But you want to know who has their own job? Who's gonna take the job? I believe my boy Darrell Henderson. Also has bye week 9, but none of the running backs are bye week 9 besides Latavius Murray. So you know what you say? You say, I want Darrell Henderson. Boom. Someone was going to take him. I was feeling it. After Darrell Henderson, Kareem Hunt, who I advise not to be picking here. If he is suspended for 8 weeks, 9 weeks, you don't want that on your team. Let me tell you that. And the first defense off the board, the Chicago Football Bears. You don't want a defense in the 8th round. You don't want them in the 9th round. You want them in the last round or the second to last round. I don't know what this guy's doing. It's a computer. Golden Tate, followed by Sterling Shepard. You don't want either of those guys. Christian Kirk, D.D. Westbrook, Geronimo, Kiki, LaShawn McCoy, James Washington, Rolls Royce. So now you're sitting here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 running backs. You know what I say to that? 6 running backs. Peyton Barber. I think we can wait on Peyton Barber, though. That's the thing. We can wait on Peyton Barber. He's a guy I really like. I think he can if he keeps the job and gets all those touches, he could be sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. But we're gonna go running receiver here. Receiver. Likes Cortland Sutton, a guy I like still available. Curtis Samuel, someone who could do good this year. I don't really like Anthony Miller. And I think we're late enough in the draft where we're picking guys that I don't really like, but I still have some I really like Robert Foster. I think Robert Foster could get 1,000 yards this season, 10 touchdowns if he stays healthy. Josh Allen and him have a connection unlike no other. So cancel out Zay Jones. We want to kill Harry unless he's by 9. He's not. He's not. You want to, like I said, I always pick Robert Foster, Latavius Murray, Darrell Henderson. What you want to do is you want to diversify. If you're playing I play in 6, 7 leagues. You want to diversify. You don't want to pick the same guys in every league because guess what? If those guys bust, then you're absolutely fucked. So normally I'd pick a guy like Cortland Sutton or Robert Foster here, but in this situation I want shares in N'Keal Harry. I think N'Keal Harry could be really good. He's practicing with Brady. If you go on Brady's Instagram, you can see him throwing balls to Brady, or Brady throwing balls to N'Keal Harry. So I like that pick. Boom. N'Keal Harry. And you know what? He's your 3rd receiver. It's okay if he's bad. He's your 4th receiver, actually. It's okay if he's bad. So it's all good. Now. After I pick N'Keal Harry, here comes Eric Ebron, Ronald Jones, Cortland Sutton, Carlos Hyde, Adrian Peterson, Emmanuel Sanders, DK Metcalf, Curtis Samuels, Deion Lewis, and Mecole Hardman. Now, who was I talking about earlier? Is he gone? He's probably gone. So now we need a quarterback because I advise for you to wait until you think that people are going to start picking backups. And right now, I see people picking backups. I don't want Jared Goff. I don't really want Big Ben. I'm going to pick someone who could be risky. We're going Dak Prescott. He's got the rush yards that you need in 4-point per touchdown quarterback. He can run it in. That's 6 points instead of 4. That's the same reasoning why you would draft Lamar Jackson, I mean. So, we're going to go Dickie Dak Prescott. Will it prove to have been a smart move? Will someone pick a quarterback before the next pick? The answer is no. No one did. Now I look like a goddamn idiot. After I picked Dak Prescott, the Rams have been selected. Like I always say, don't pick the goddamn defenses. You don't want that. You don't want a defense before the last pick. Sorry, I just kind of burped. All right, so now you want after I picked the after they picked the Rams, Eckler, Damian Harris, Michael Gallup, Peyton Barber, the guy I wanted, the guy I talked about, the guy fucking went straight out of my head. That's who I would have picked there, Peyton Barber. Dante Moncrief, Devin Funches, Kenny Seals, Anthony Miller, Demarius Thomas, Deshaun Jackson, Jalen Samuels. So, like, you know how I said I messed up not picking Peyton Barber? In the real draft, you're going to bring shit that you can highlight. You can cross names off. You can cross names off like guys you don't want. Like me, I don't want Todd Gurley. He's off the board. Scratch that guy off. You don't want him. You scratch him off. Shit like that. And you highlight guys. Guys that you like in the late round. I like guys like Dak. Guys like Josh Allen. Shit like that. Now it's our pick. And we don't have a tight end. And 4 other teams also don't have a tight end, including us. And we don't want some shitty tight end, if I'm being honest. We're in the sphere of shitty tight ends. So we're going to go. No, actually, no, we're going to wait because we get Chris Herndon later. So we're going to go with another running back or receiver. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 running backs. 1, 2, 3, 4 receivers. So we want another running back or receiver. So here we're looking at under running backs, we're looking at Hines, Breida, Ito, Donta Foreman, Duke Johnson, Jamal Williams, Kalen Ballage. Now usually I preach Ballage or Ito, but here we're gonna go Dante Foreman because I see Dante Foreman. Oh wait, by 10. Leonard has that. So does N'Keal Harry. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna go Donta Foreman. I think he could steal Lamar Miller's job. I don't think Lamar Miller is very good, so we're gonna go with Donta Foreman. After Dante Foreman, Zay Jones, the butt cheek man, John Brown, Matt Breida, Vance McDonald, David Njoku, Ito Smith, Jared Goff, Trey Burton, Delaney Walker, Austin Hooper. Perfect. See, we waited for the tight end. We said, we're calling our shot. We want him. And guess who's here? Chris Herndon. We got him. We got the guy we wanted. Please, please, Robert Foster, fall to us. Yes. Okay. Paris Campbell, Kyler Murray, Rex Burkhead. See, these are people's backup quarterbacks like Kyler Murray and Josh Allen and Ben Roethlisberger, all guys who I think you could start. Kyler Murray, Rex Burkhead, T.J. Heckinson, Josh Allen, Jack Doyle, Singletary, Hines, Dixon, Jason Witten would not touch that old man. Chris Thompson and Big Ben. Like I said, I wanted this guy. Big Robert Foster. So we're picking Big Robert Foster. So we finished the draft having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 running backs and 6 running backs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 receivers. That's what you want to be doing. And now you pick your defense and your kicker. So you're going to be looking up, like I say, you're looking up for your defense. You're looking up the first 3 weeks of their schedule or their first week, their first 2 weeks. In there, you're going to decide who's playing a shitty offense. So you're picking that team. Whoever's playing the shitty offenses the first 3 weeks. So I don't know about that. So we're picking the Browns. That they might have a terrible schedule. I don't know. But after I selected the Browns, there goes the only 2 picks that weren't defenses or kickers were Randall Cobb, T.J. Yeldon. And then we're going to go. Now we need a kicker. So obviously, you want a kicker that's on either a good team or a terrible team. Mason Crosby is on a good team, so we were going to pick him. And then there you go. Draft is over. Fantasy Draft Pros gives us a B, 86 out of 100. Who gives a fuck? That doesn't mean anything. Our team finishes with Dak Prescott, David Johnson, Leonard Fournette, Juju, Tyler Boyd, Chris Herndon, Kerryon Johnson, Browns defense, Crosby. To finish out the starting lineup. Don't think about the defense or the kicker. They don't really matter. Calvin Ridley, Latavius Murray, Darrell Henderson, N'Keal Harry, Donta Foreman, Robert Foster on the bench. That's a pretty deep bench. And that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed this half-point PPR mock draft from the, I believe, 7th position, I think. From the 7th position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th position. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you made it all the way here, click subscribe, click like. Follow me on Twitter right here. Click on that. You're going to love it. Thank you guys very much. And as always, have a nice day.